Welcome back to another video. As promised many times in past videos, finally are going to do a video on something other than coins, coin collecting. As I've mentioned in those past videos, I don't want this channel to be just a coin collecting or coin roll hunting hobby channel. I do want to explore and show off some of my other hobbies, some of the other things that I collect, and I'm finally getting around to showcasing some of my Tiki mugs. Also in this video, as you can see, it's set up on a green screen. Recently bought a green screen, recently bought a new arm device for my webcam, so I figured why not mess around with it and kind of see what we can do. So interlaced in and amongst this video will be some of that, see what kind of amateur green screen I can pull off with very minimal equipment that I have laying around. But to the mugs in this video, they're going to be limited all to mugs that have come from the Jungle Bird Tiki Bar here in Sacramento. My local Tiki Bar, my favorite Tiki Bar establishment. So quick shout out to the Jungle Bird. If you're ever in Sacramento, absolutely give them a try. Look them up. They're always friendly, fantastic decor, fantastic drinks, fantastic food. They've, in the time that I've been visiting there, they've expanded out into a back patio area, so in nicer, warmer months here in Sacramento, fantastic to go sit out on. They always do Sippin' Santa for Christmas. They do a May the 4th Star Wars event. They have Sabbath Sundays, heavy metal events every Sunday. Absolutely worth checking out. Look them up. Shout out to Jungle Bird. But with that being said, the first mug would be their first edition logo mug. Came out April 14th, 2019, according to my research, which means probably got it then. I like it because it has just a lot of detail around all of the edges, all the way around. I really like the blue color, the fantastic mug. Second mug that I have from the Jungle Bird is their second edition of the same mold. This time it's brown with it's got some, you can't really pick it up on camera. I tried several times to capture it, but it's got like an iridescent green to the glaze itself, so under the right lighting. So it's not just flat brown, it does have some green shimmer to it, which is really nice. Again, doesn't pop up well on my webcam, but it's the same mold as the previous mug. I personally like the blue from the previous edition, but it's still a gorgeous mug. It's a gorgeous glaze. We're not going to do green screen transition with this one. My amateur skills, I tried. It does not look good, so we'll just transition over to the next. The next mug that I have from the Jungle Bird is their Tiki mug in same blue glaze as the first mug that we looked at. This one came out June 8, 2022, according to my online research. Not a ton of details to sides, of course. It's got the backing of the mug, but it's a fun mug. I really like the design. I really like the Jungle Bird logo that they have in the center of his forehead. Between the two designs of the Jungle Bird mugs that I have, the Tiki Man, the Tiki Dude, is my favorite of the two molds. So, this is the first that I have. The second of the Jungle Bird Tiki Dudes that I have would be 5th edition. I should mention that the previous mug, the blue glaze mug, was the 4th edition. This would be the 5th edition. It came out March 13th, 2024, according to my research. Again, same mold, same backing, but I really, really like this glaze to this mold, the added detail to it, the darker recesses. This type of glaze on this mold is going to be my favorite of all of the different ones. And then the last of my Jungle Bird Tiki mugs that I've managed to pick up would be, this has to be the 6th edition. This isn't in any of the Tiki mug wikis or collection databases that I subscribe to, so I couldn't get an exact release date or confirm that it is the 6th edition, and I wasn't keeping track at the time when I was up. So it's a kind of a dark red. Not quite magma red, but it is a very much a dark red. I think of it as a Valentine's Day red because it's just kind of a color. It's all one single color to the glaze. Again, fantastic mold, but ultimately it's going to be that orange 5th edition that's my favorite. But anyway, that's going to do it for my Jungle Bird Tiki mugs. Again, shout out to Jungle Bird. Fantastic venue here in Sacramento. Ever in town, absolutely look them up. Give them a shot. Visit, drop in, have a fun drink. I'll continue to collect from them as I'm able to. There's several other editions of this Tiki dude that I don't have. There's a very fantastic, very light pink coral glaze to it that I'm looking for. There's a white with black highlight glaze to it that would be awesome to add to my collection. So I'll keep hunting, I'll keep looking, but that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.